Robbie Joseph completed a dream debut for Leicestershire by taking another 6 for 64 for match figures of 12 for 111 as last season's wooden spoon winners started this year's LV County Championship with a 52-run victory over Glamorgan. The Welsh county needed 236 to win and began the third day on 21 for 1, but lost Stuart Walters after the addition of just 9 more runs. He could easily have walked, having been hit on the pads by Joseph for his 8th wicket of the match. In what has been a low-scoring match, Leicestershire knew that they had to remain patient, while the likes of Will Bragg had to make sure that he and his fellow batsmen took full advantage of anything on offer. As brilliant as Joseph was throughout this game, not every delivery was impossible to score off by any means. But he certainly bowled plenty of wicket-taking deliveries in an unforgettable match for him. Bragg, having reached 17, was his latest victim with a total on 45 for 3. Leicestershire would have sensed victory in the next over when another finger was raised once Ben Wright was hit in front by Matthew Hoggard. And Hoggard struck again in his next over in the same fashion, Moises Enriquez choosing the wrong ball to leave alone before he troubled the scorers. With Glamorgan now on 46 for 5, an early finish looked likely, but as in the other innings in this match, batting eased just a fraction as the ball got older, and that allowed Jim Allenby and Mark Wallace to fashion a partnership. Wallace will not remember his first match as the club's official captain too fondly. He made a duck in the first innings and saw his side lose in spite of taking 2 wickets with the very first 2 balls of the match. On a positive note, at least he scored runs in the second dig, and for a while he gave his side an outside chance of winning in a game which has ebbed and flowed throughout. Leicestershire's second string of bowlers, Wayne White and Nadeem Malik, didn't have the bite of Joseph and Hoggard, who already looked to be vital cogs in their attack this summer. A rare half-century stand in this match between Wallace and Allenby took the total to 105 after lunch. But a rested Joseph then returned to the attack to cause problems again. When Wallace nicked him behind on 47, the man kicked out by Kent in the winter had claimed the first 10-wicket haul of his 13-year career. The game, though, was not done just yet, and Allenby, against his former county, kept the match interesting. But when he top-edged a pull shot of Hoggard to be caught at fine leg by who else but Joseph, Allenby was out for 22, and Glamorgan was 7 down and still 109 runs shy of their target. Graham Wagg top-scored in Glamorgan's first innings, so while he was still at the crease, there was the slimmest of hopes for the visitors. But he couldn't do it alone. Joseph earned his second fifer of the match with his 5th leg before decision to go with 3 bowls, showing the value of bowling straight on this Grace Road pitch. Robert Croft was out for 4. Wagg tried to upset Joseph by pulling him over the ropes for 6. But it was Glamorgan who were on the ropes themselves soon afterwards when Wagg drove Joseph into the hands of Matthew Boyce at extra cover. With the Derbyshire man gone for 33, Glamorgan were 158 for 9 and needed 78 from their last pair for an unlikely win. Hugh Waters, who'd started this match in such style, tried to finish it off with the remarkable. But before tea, White bowled Dean Koska, and that was that. As with last summer, Leicestershire had started that campaign with a victory over Glamorgan, this time by 52 runs, with Glamorgan dismissed for 183. Last year, Leicestershire didn't win another match. They'll hope that history doesn't repeat itself. Joseph was the hero then, with 12 for 111 as Leicestershire kick-started their season with a win, although they were docked 5 points for a slow over rate to take 15. Glamorgan were also deducted 1 point for a slow over rate to take only the 2 from this match. They will hope for much improvement when they take on Derbyshire in Cardiff next week.